Hi, my name is Ellen Heed, and I'm going to be teaching a class called Functional Anatomy for Yoga Teachers. Functional anatomy, how exciting is that? I have to tell you, when people hear the A word, that would be anatomy, they usually run screaming in the opposite direction. I'm here to put the fun back in functional anatomy. That means learning to make it relevant. Relevant to you, relevant to your students, and most important, how to develop the capacity as a yoga teacher to see underneath your students' skin, into their muscles, their bones, their connective tissue. There is so much to learn about what makes us fully human and what influences our yoga practice. For instance, did you know that there are two kinds of connective tissue? One where people are super fluid, loosey-goosey, no kind of restrictions in their flexibility. That's a kind of connective tissue. It's not about flexibility, it's about density in the connective tissue itself. Then there are other folks who are very, very stiff. And it's not just because they haven't stretched, it's because their connective tissue itself has a greater level of density. That alone is worth the price of admission for this class. Once you understand that, you can so accurately speak to your students. Did you know that you can read somebody's emotional past or their history from looking at the curvatures of their spine? From the way their neck is curved to their upper back to their lower back to the placement of their sacrum. Ooh, sacrum, what's that? Where is that? You can learn those things in this class. Someone's emotional history is defined by sets of muscles that create the curvatures of the spine. And we'll be learning the names of those muscles, the locations of the muscles, but here's the juicy part. We'll be learning about the emotional content of those muscles. Did you know that the muscles of the neck have a different kind of emotional content than the muscles that internally rotate the arms? Did you know that the muscles that externally rotate the legs have a different emotional content from the muscles that draw the legs towards each other? This is the information that I'll be teaching you in this class. We'll also be talking about biochemistry, how the body is one nation under blood, ruled by what we eat and drink and what we ingest from our environment, from the level of pollution to electromagnetic frequency. Everything that is around us influences how well our body functions. This is part of the content of this class, understanding the relationship between body mechanics, emotions that are stuck in our tissue that have yet to be discovered and unleashed, biochemistry, what's in our environment that we take in, the difference between what's inside our skin and what's outside our skin, and of course, scar tissue. Scar tissue is our history of injuries, and I'll be talking about injuries, joint structure, how to understand whether a student should or shouldn't practice and how to move them in and out of poses safely based on understanding the structure of each and every joint. So I hope you'll join me for this class and learn how to see, with a capital S, what's going on underneath your student's skin and become the best yoga teacher you can be.